on this episode of Balconyside Chats, we should probably talk about the trip as a whole. It's the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
Really, right? It's the final episode of the whole trip, probably. We should talk about
episode. What's that?
Just another episode by Skip Dog.
I think so. Is it? I don't know.
One thing we don't know how we're gonna do yet is the last 3 days of our trip with Mimic.
Yes.
Because we didn't film the way we normally do, and so it might be more of just like a montage or like something like that of those days.
Yeah.
Versus like it's not gonna be like we didn't film like every little thing we did. We kind of just lived in the moment and enjoyed it.
We didn't really talk much. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great trip.
What do you think about? Yeah. I was trying to think like age difference wise, but it's tough because it was a different trip. So I don't feel like it's like so easy to say again like, oh, now that he's 5 months older, like this and this.
Well, I do know he did seem to get scared more on dark rides.
Yeah.
That was definitely something this trip.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't like screaming like terrified, but he was. You could tell he was starting to get scared. Whereas before he was just like, let's go on this, okay.
Yeah.
I know, like on even the People Mover, when I went in the dark, he would grip me nice and tight.
Exactly, but yeah. But thankfully, like, wouldn't cry. But that was one thing.
Characters? Pretty much similar, not, I don't know. At least the beginning of this trip, he started out just wanting to tell them all about his shoes.
Yes, this one he wanted to be more conversational. So he took everything very seriously. Like, okay, what do I gotta tell them? And then when he got to them, instead of running up and hugging them like he might have done a little bit more the last time, he was like, you gotta tell you my shoes. Like he would just get like really excited to like talk to them, and he'd just start shouting things at them. Yeah. Because he really wanted to just like.
But he would be practicing like he knew what he was gonna say, and then he would run up to them like, ah.
Yeah, it was. So that was very interesting. And then the other thing I'd said again was with characters when it came time to, like, I remember last time, like, he, like, knew, like, he'd, like, go hug and they was like, okay, you know, like, but this time I felt like he did that as much. He just wasn't as interested in taking pictures. But he was just more engaged.
Yeah.
He would just talk more, and he'd be more excited about everything, and he knew what he remembered, and...
Yeah, he would tell you all about his day, what he did, who he saw.
Right, especially like it's a small world. Like all the things he'd point out his last time, it was just like a couple things, and otherwise he was just like the whole time. He still liked to dance. He still got his two-step. Yeah. So I like that. I definitely think, and I don't know, he's watched a little bit of the SeeYaReelSoons, but I don't know. It was weird. Like one of the things he kept doing every time we would leave the Contempo Cafe. Is he would point up at the balcony and go, Ninny, Ninny, as if she was going to come say hi to him there. And I was just like, what? Yeah. I don't know if he really saw that on video. Maybe he did, but...
I know he's watched that video that you put together a couple times.
Yeah. I thought it was very interesting for him to like visually remember from the video, like, oh right, yeah, that was at this balcony area. Right. That's kind of interesting.
Any parting words?
Yeah, it's just another good trip that I can't believe is over again. I don't know. Our next trip will be a little bit longer. I'm excited for that because I feel like these little 5 days in the parks. 5.5 days in the parks. That's not enough.
Yeah, well, it makes us, I feel like, push it a little too far.
Yeah.
Or like try to get too much done, whereas like I would like to do it more relaxed style. Yes. Like do more hotel days, resort days.
Yeah, we really enjoyed those this time.
Yeah, the 2 pool times.
Yeah, he loved it, especially the first day. Yeah. We went there. He loved it.
And they're gonna have, as he gets older next time, there's a lot more arts and crafts and like activities for him to do.
That too. We kept walking by that room and I was just like, I'd love him to do that. But yeah, I just felt like you are here though, so you really kind of wanted to enjoy the parks too. Especially because the other activities, sometimes you're like, I could do that at home. But on a day that you want to relax, it's perfect.
Yep.
So yeah, I am excited for that, but it was another great trip. Although short at the same time, like things that happened before your parents got here, I don't even like, it feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
Like we were at Animal Kingdom and
Yeah, I feel like that was forever ago.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that does feel like forever ago. But yeah, it was just so great to see you get excited about, especially like flying for. I always loved. I liked monorail, but now like that monorail is a special spot in my heart.
Yeah.
After how much they loved it this trip, I'm obsessed with it.
Monorail. He got so much better at pronouncing it too.
Got better at pronouncing it. He's been better at picking out the colors.
Yes, that's why he's been really good at helping him with colors.
Yeah, it's
He
like
knew
really,
black monorail, blue monorail, and green monorail, I think, so far. He doesn't know yellow or red.
Yeah.
But he knows the blue monorail, the green monorail, and the black.
Sometimes
Did he?
it's pink. Yeah, recently. Tonight I was working.
I know today you got black quite a few times.
Yeah. So, yeah. It was, well, because like we had those nights together too, so like we were always like a lot, we did do a lot, so we do feel very tired, I feel like this time, especially because we had a lot going on, of course, again, right before.
Yeah. Yeah, one night I was at work till like, what, 11:30 or something like that?
Right.
The day before our trip.
It was really nice to have this time together.
It was. We're gonna make sure to make some more time at home for all of each other.
I know, if we can.
Less time for like phones and stuff, I mean.
I know. That's true.
Like, you know, make sure we take advantage of every moment we do have.
Exactly. That's true. We're not perfect at that. That's true. No one is. It's
And
tough.
even like after Lee's gone to bed, I mean, for the two of us.
I know. Any parting words from you?
I had a great time. Enjoyed spending time with Lee and you and my parents. And it was a lot of fun. You know, just from Lee, sometimes we just turn up and give you big hugs or kisses out of nowhere. And to me, it was like he was like having such a fun amount of time. He wanted to let you know.
And like we said again, the one thing I was just thinking of in that was that even if he doesn't remember this, I really do feel like it's affecting.
It's changing who he is. So
how he is.
It's molding who he is, and you know, helping him become who he is. I think so.
I think so too.
I had fun with you, Lee. I love you.
Like their
I love you, Lee. I always love you, little guy.
We love you so much, Lee. We hope you'll always enjoy these, or wherever you take us or we take you. It's gonna be an adventure.
Exactly. All right, Lee. Love you.
Love you. When can we do this again?
May. We'll go again in May, Lee.
Alright, that sounds good to me.
Alright. Bye-bye, little guy.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you, Lee. Love you, Daddy.
Love you, Lee.
We love you. Okay. Okay, Buzz, we were having a moment.